Okay, I swam around it for a while, didn't find anything, so fuck it, we're going back up. You know, for a place that was devastated by a teleportation spell, it looks really nice. You know, it's got a lot of lights going on, it's not actually that super creepy. Now, if there hadn't been any lights, it would have been. It would have just been darkness eventually. Not a fan of that.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... Three.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jin's power is priceless to a mage.
Yeah, but why exactly?
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
I understand, but no, why? Why?
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
What if I don't want to? That sounds like the more romantic option.
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice.
Meh.
Come, let's search the ship.
It's on the top of the mountain. Oh boy. You know, it's a good thing I've been told like hundreds of times.
Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it.
Anyways, people have told me the exact choices I should say to get these romance options. So, I've known what I've been doing with these chicks. I haven't said the magic words yet. Oh boy. That isn't pleasant. Blood on the ship walls. Why? Did you say something? I heard like mumbling.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting. Nothing. It can't be this easy to find the Jinn though, right? I mean, it's not gonna just chill out on top of this ship on top of a mountain forever.
Interesting.
Or will it? I mean, I don't know anything about them, but maybe they are confined to where they are.
What this means.
You know, genie in a lamp.
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them.
And he never put it back on because he
I
died.
wonder what this means. Mage must have slept here. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side.
Well, maybe he was crushed by this bookshelf.
Nothing here. Nothing interesting here.
Maybe I should push it. Ugh.
Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the Jinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Okay.
Colds preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull. Must have been a hard landing atop this mountain.
Poor dude. I'm the most powerful mage in the world. All because of a little storm? Yeah. Here I was thinking that the storm was caused by the Jinn.
Step back a bit.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Tame Jinn, Rif Kaishta en Gaia, Kaishta et Disglair, Devired me Castle.
Oh boy. Yen, I don't know if I'm prepared for this.
Have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
Jesus! So what you're saying is I have to whack it with my sword a bit. If I can fucking reach it, ow. Okay, well, you know what? Here, it's an Elementa. We'll get some Elemental oil first. Like this. And then it also is weak against Dimaterium bombs, which I can make an enhanced version of. Go away, I know what to do. Alright. Bomb, 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 bomb. This X is not allowed during combat. You know what? You're not wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to do that. Okay. Dimaterium bomb. I'm just going all over the place. I'm in the middle of combat. I'm panicking. Yeah, I only have the basic one. Jesus. Whatever. What works, works! Ah, okay, it canceled out my attack. And then it launched it back at me. Okay. It has a little face. That's cute. Ow. I am trying to use Quen, so I have a little bit of defense. And for some reason, it's not letting me do it! Thank you. It really does just launch my bomb back at me. That jerk. You know, at least it's not like taunting me. You know, it's not being like evil, malicious. It's like, ah, you think you can contain me? No one can. Never again. Ah. You know, this isn't so bad.
You! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
Huh. We could use that Jinn for a lot of things. But
storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not. but we can sit.
You take what you can get. And hey, it'll be a proper relationship, not one that feels like it's forced. Bit better now. We beat the Jin. Yeah, we're not worried about that. We're worried about her.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a Jin, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
If I'd known what this was about, I'd have refused. No, that's mean.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
I still love you too. Sorry, but I don't want to be with you anymore. Ooh, that sounds so mean. Oh, no. No. I can see that they have a connection.
Jin might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Okay. Alright, here we go. As long as they don't have sex on top of a mountaintop with cold and everything, it'll be fine.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Let's not end on a kiss. What now? God, I'll do it.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
But cold? I'd imagine incredibly cold.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima.
Let's talk before you leave. If you gotta go, go. Now we're gonna keep on talking.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
I still hear the portal sound, and now it's gone. Okay.
Geralt?
I want to talk about the past, the Wild Hunt. Radovid wants me to help find the Philippa. Balance of them might be yours. Lots of things to talk about. Okay, let's talk about the Wild Hunt.
Ever think about the past? About your time with the Hunt?
At times, I'm amazed we survived. Eredin's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the Hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Let's see. What we talked about earlier, why didn't you look for me? What happened to Novgorod? Oh man, we just got so many options. I like it. Alright, we're gonna keep talking.
When the Hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
I'm touched by your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, red riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. What did Eredin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eredin believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
Man, this is all about Ciri. The Wild Hunt just really wants her.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eredin did, and if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the Emperor. Besides, once all's said and done, he is her father.
Yeah, but he hasn't been there for her like we have. Kind of.
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eredin would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Meh. Logical explanations, but I still feel a little cheated out. You could help me. I could have met you earlier, and things would have been great. Instead, I got Triss and weird things where maybe she's just a bad person. I don't know.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
That was a segue back into the other things.
Found something that might belong to you. That skull some sort of accessory? If so, you've changed your style a bit.
It's a weapon.
Don't remember ever seeing you with that.
It's as you said. I've changed my style.
That's it? We're not going to find out about it? I guess maybe it's something she'll have later on.
Got summoned by Radovid. He wants me to find Philippa.
What a king. Not only cruel, but naive as well. Did he truly believe you'd help him?
I took the job.
Why?
Same reason I do any job, for coin. Curious to see what happened to her. That's that last part.
Gotta say, I'm curious what happened to her. And I didn't want any Redanians getting in my way while I tried to find out. Look, found this in Philippa's hideout.
A megascope crystal. Damn, it's cracked. But it could still work.
And Francesca's equally hesitant. Neither she nor Ida wishes to decide blindly.
They'll stop hesitating as soon as we convince Kira and Fringilla.
Fringilla's on our side. She'll join us as soon as she's finished some business in Nilfgaard.
Wonderful. That leaves Kira. The problem is, I've still no notion where she could be.
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer's never belonged to the Lodge. And Triss? Well, we shall see. I must regain my vision. I can go to Novigrad, then see Arthur de Valista. The word is, Triss is also carousing about the city.
You still insist? Phil, pardon my saying so, but you will never regenerate your eyes on your own.
Vilgefortz did it. I'm employing the same method, cultivating tissue and precious stones.
It's madness. You will need its power. You'll put yourself in great danger.
Damn it. That's it. I can't recover any more.
feel like that was glitched out. I thought there were supposed to be people there. I remember seeing cutscene. But, oh well. What exactly were they talking about?
I hear right. They mentioned the lodge?
Yes. And later, Philippa said something about vision regeneration.
Think Philippa pulled it off? Restored her eyesight?
It would be reckless, but not impossible. They seemed to say she was planning to implant tissue grown on precious stones. Till now, only Vilgefortz has ever managed. If she succeeded, well, I suppose congratulations would be in order.
Margarita mentioned Ida and Francesca, then Kira and Fringilla.
I've little doubt Philippa means to revive the Lodge of Sorceresses.
They weren't sure about Triss, excluded you right away.
I'd never agree to rejoin. Philippa believes only the Lodge can look after the mage's interests effectively. I disagree and prefer to act alone. Besides, the moment's inopportune. Reviving the Lodge would enrage both Radovid and the Emperor. They're at a critical stage of their duel for influence, and neither would welcome a new player.
Wonder what I should do with the crystal.
It cannot fall into Radovid's hands, not under any circumstances. You'd better leave it with me.
God, take it to Radovid. No, I'm giving it to you.
Right. It'll be safer with you.
This is just a weird fucking bubble that doesn't show everything. Ugh. Okay. Now that we've fully talked, and there's a glitched out
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
portal, not portal thing, we're gonna take our leave. Okay. Actually, let me drop off some stuff. So, we did it. We helped out Yen. And that means it's now time for us to muck about with everything else in our list of things to do, and that includes all these side missions, the Witcher contracts that are around my level, and the treasure hunts. At least for the stuff for the Griffin gear, because I would like the next level of stuff. But for now, I'm going to take a little bit of a break. When we get back, it's time to hit up some other missions.